When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government and to provide new gods for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having indirect object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be obtained. And when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people, unless those people would relinquish their right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has called together a legislative body that places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records, for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly, for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of the people. He has refused for a long time, after such dissolutions, to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative power, incapable of annihilation, have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of land. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and the amounts and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us, in times of peace, standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has effected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government, and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rule into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our government, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burned our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the work of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy, scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages, and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. He has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captive on the high seas, to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. He has excited domestic insurrections among us, and has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers the merciless Indian savages, whose known rule of warfare is an indistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a free people. Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our emigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and of consanguinity. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation, and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace friends. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do, in the name and by authority of the good people of these colonies, solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are, and of a right ought to be, free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
Love it. You guys know we love that. That was a Declaration of Independence written by Thomas Jefferson. And George Washington actually wrote him something that we're going to look at today about the fiat currency. And Thomas Jefferson had to make some tough decisions during his tenure as not only Secretary of State, Vice President, and President, but also as governor of Virginia. He was, a very controversial figure in his personal life. He was a walking contradiction, like we all are. Human beings are contradictive and hypocritical beings, but nobody's perfect. And that especially goes for President Trump. Everybody wants to talk bad about him, but it is what it is. But the man that is one of the most closest to the most perfect person, whether ideology wise or meme wise or whatever, was the great Chuck Norris. And Chuck Norris, for the first time in my life, today he is gone. Chuck Norris is gone. I know, we don't really talk about that kind of stuff on my channel, but I'm a big admirer of Chuck Norris, and him being gone, it just feels weird. You know what I mean? Even I saw him like a couple of days ago on something. I was like, man, he looks good. You know what I mean? And one of our legends has passed away. And that's just a reminder that even the great Chuck Norris and guys like George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Martin Luther King, these great men, um, we all have a expiration date, unfortunately. And you gotta look at every day like a present, because that's what it is. The present is what it is. It is a present from God. And I do have a little bit of sadness in my heart, but you know, I wouldn't be surprised if Chuck Norris was Satoshi Nakamoto. That would not surprise me. And I'm not talking about on some meme stuff. I'm talking seriously. That guy was something else. And you know, so that's why I say appreciate the people that are around right now that are the great ones. Even though I don't really like LeBron James that much anymore, as a person or a basketball player, you got to appreciate him, because we're not gonna appreciate him when he's gone. We're not gonna have him anymore. And just like Donald J. Trump, his tenure here, he's not going to be around much longer as far as the president's concerned. He's only here less than 3 years. We got him, unless he does pull some kind of miraculous thing. But anyways, just enjoy your time here, work your butt off, and also, we're stacking and stuff like that. But we got to enjoy life too, because life ain't promised, man. And one thing's for sure, two things for certain, is when you're in hospice or on your deathbed or whatever, the last thing you're thinking about is, where's my stuff at? You don't think about that. You think about your loved ones and everything that you've done, and all the regrets that you had that you left on the table. So live life to the fullest. Um, Live for today, but prepare for tomorrow, and make sure that every single day you live it as a present. And again, I couldn't live it better than ask for a better group of people than yourselves to stand along and fight with me against this nonsense and bullshit. But again, don't take it too seriously. And remember, every single day is a present. We're going to have fun. And today is Phat Zap Friday. And that's what we're going to do today. What is up, guys? It is Friday, March 20th, 2026. As you can see here, we're at the Bitcoin block height of 941,485. TikTok, next block. I do this channel for a lot of reasons. I think the main reason I'm doing this channel, honestly, is for documentation purposes. When my grandkids and all my people come back and see this, they say, "Man, my grandpa or my dad or my whoever was like, man, he was something else. He was doing his thing, man." And that's what I'm trying to do here. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, you got to be brave in that. And I've had some people ask me, "Why are you telling people how much Bitcoin you're buying and this, that, and the third?" You know, well, again, just like our founding fathers, you have to be brave in order to be a standout and to stand against the BS. You can do it a couple ways. You can do it quietly and not say anything to anybody, or you can say, "You know what? This is what I'm doing it. This is why I'm doing it, and this is how I'm doing it." And stand 10 toes down. And that's what I'm doing. I don't tell you how much I'm buying every hour on the hour to brag or anything like that. I promise you I'm not. I'm doing it to say that you can do it too, and you can do it better than me. Because again, I'm not a skilled person. I'm just a guy that does DoorDash. You know what I mean? And if I can buy the amount that I'm buying, you can buy 10 times as much as me. And I want you guys to do that. That's why I encourage you guys to buy as often as you can. Because I'm telling you, man, these times that we're going through right now, these 60s, 70s, high 60s, low 70s, we're never going to see these prices again, man, after next year, I believe. But you never know. You never know. But take advantage of it while you can. Jenny, what's going on? Jenny, legendary. Jenny's already put herself on the wheel. What wheel do you ask? What wheel do you ask? Well, I'll tell you what wheel. If I can find the thing. Right here. This wheel right here. The MVB wheel. Jenny is the person I named this wheel after, and she's already entered on there. I looked up and I said, "Whoa, my phone just got real heavy," and she donated a big zap of a Jenny times 10, 12,345 Satoshis for Jenny. Legendary. She is the all-time MVP on this channel. She really is. And here it is right here. Big zap. Thank you so much, Jenny. You power this show, and I appreciate you, ma'am. I really do. Thank you so much, Jenny. That's too kind. It is. Don't forget to smash that like button. Thank you, Jenny. How about that subscribe button, Jenny? You think you'll ever maybe hit that? Maybe? Who knows? Jay Remmer, don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone. Jay Remmer, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Long time no see, Jay Remmer. Hey, Jay Remmer. Hi, Jerry. Hey, Flipper. How you doing, honey? How you holding up, sweetheart? You all right? It's a strong young lady right there. Hey, Flip. Love you, sweet girl. That's right. Jerry. 21. Yeah, telling you, man. 21 Savage is dropping the ball on this, man. You know what I'm saying? This 21 with Bitcoin, he could be the face of the rap artist for Bitcoin. This is liking of, you remember Jerry Rice from the San Francisco 49ers? He was my favorite all-time football player. I never understood why a man named Jerry Rice that lived in San Francisco never ever did a San Francisco treat Rice-A-Roni commercial. You remember that? Rice-A-Roni, a San Francisco treat. Let's see.
A flavor that is the San Francisco treat. Also from Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat. Also.
Why in the world didn't he capitalize on that? Jerry Rice, San Francisco Rice-A-Roni. Come on, man. This is the same thing with 21 Savage. I'm the first one to say it. 21 Savage needs to get on this Bitcoin thing, man, and be the face of it. Happy Friday, fam. I pass out during the stream. I may pass out during the stream. I feel like shit. Oh, Grasshopper. It's good to see you, ma'am. How are you? Sorry to hear that, ma'am. Did you catch the bug from the kiddos? Or are you working too hard at the TED Talks? Or both? Good to see you, Grasshopper. Very good to see you, man. Let me put you on this wheel. Grasshopper is also a legend on this channel. She is one of my favorites here. We all have our favorites, you know that. Let's see, Grasshopper. Good to see you, man. Gonna have a little fun today. Try to make it light today, Grasshopper, See if we can get you to stay up with us. Hey, Grasshopper, those kids have gnarly germs. Hi, you Rumble. Hey, Jenny's over there too. Let's see who's over there. Let's see who's over on Bumble. We got one person on Bumble, guys. I think we can do a little better than that, man. What do you guys think? You think so? Joshua comes in with the American Zap. The Canadian man sends in an American Zap. 1776. Even all you beautiful patriots. Did y'all catch our Canadian opposition leader on Rogan this week? No, I did not, brother. No, I did not. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that, man. That's a big zap, sir. You're going on the MVB wheel. Josh. Wow. So that's a big zap, brother. Thank you. I don't know who owns that zap now. It's either you or the Backpacker family. That's both of y'all zaps. Facts, Jenny. Hey, Jerry. Hey, fan. Hey, Vic. What's up, brother? How are you, man? How's the weather? Is it real hot there today? I have not gone outside today. Actually, this morning I did. I dropped my little client off today, and it was 65 degrees this morning, and it was chilly this morning. I'm thinking, like it's about to be 30 degrees hotter here in the next 3 hours. That's how Vegas is, man. Vegas is like an oven, Vic. You know what I mean? If an oven is turned off, it's just cool in the oven. But when that motherfucker turns on, it heats up, and it heats up quick, Vic. Good to see you, man. How are you? How are the kids? How's the weather again? And how is the wifey? And you, by the way. Oh, somebody sent in another 1776. Who was that? 2 1776s. Let me see who the second one is. Let's go. It's not showing on this. It must be it's got to be Fanny and Backpacker. Joshua says, Noster, let's go. Packer owns it. He's a real American patriot. I'm just an ally. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, somebody sent in 1776. I believe it was Fanny and Backpacker. And I wasn't saying that to prompt them to send it. But I appreciate it. That's a big donation, man. Big donation. Thank you. And then also a 21. Is that Flipper? Thank you. Let me make sure before I put you on the MVB wheel. Watched a reel where some dude asked if he could meow to a woman like a cat. If there's just start spraying, neutering, giving rabies shots, and chipping these idiots. You got to be kidding me, man. You want to make a bet who they vote for? You want to take a wild guess? He was an early Bitcoin adopter, apparently. Yeah, he probably was Satoshi Nakamoto, knowing him. A lot of times people look at the negative side of what they feel they can't do. I always look on the positive side of what I can do. Chuck Norris. Love Chuck Norris, man. That man, that is what you call he was a living legend. He was a legend while he was living. You know what I mean? And now he's going to be even bigger, man. He was the real life. Remember that guy from the commercials? The beer commercials, the most interesting man in the world? He was the real life version of that. He really was. Hey, Elise. Elise, what's up? You here? This is my goddaughter. Elise, what's up, honey bunny? You still here, sweetheart? Your mother called me the other day. Oh, boy. She's coming back, she says. Elise, we got to talk about that. Elise, I got one of your sweaters over here, man. Or sweatshirt you got over here. I've been holding it for you. Yeah, your mother called me talking about she's coming back to Vegas in next month. I heard recently that the only thing you could take to heaven with you is other people. She had no idea she was dropping bars. Yes. Yeah, we. Now wait a minute. Isn't that Holler that calls me that? But you can call me that too, Flipper. It's all good. Jay Remmer has that subscribe button thing. Okay, that's fair. Well, you do something much more important than subscribing. So I can't even complain. Thank you. Those were simpler times. Yeah, I remember those commercials. Yeah. I was saying this as a kid. I must have been like a marketer or something. You know what I mean? I just see Jerry Rice and I'm like, why is this guy? Because in between games or whatever, you'd always see those Rice and Roney commercials. I'm like, why is Jerry Rice not doing this? Hey, everyone. Fanny, what's going on? How are you, sweetheart? Good to see you, man. Another strong woman. Hi, Vic. Happy Phat Zap Friday, Jerry and Fan. Hey, Emily. Pretty lady, how are you? We all know Emily gets sats. But wouldn't that be cool, though, if 21 Savage was the unofficial rapper for Bitcoin? 21. Elms. It's very hot. 93 was the high today. Yeah. It got to, I believe, 97 today. Let me see. We might be at the peak right now. Let's see. It's 96 right now. It's 96 right now, my boy. Extreme heat warning until Sunday, 8 p.m. Those conditions are expected to last 8 p.m. Sunday, March 22nd. Man, it messes me up, man. So, yeah, the temperature is starting to drop right now. So it got up to 97, and it's going to slowly drop. At 7 p.m., it's going to be 88 degrees outside, man. I had to cancel I had a barber appointment today. I said, bro, I'm sorry, man. I can't make it. He's like, no, I understand, man. I said, no, I'm very sorry, bro. I cannot do it, man. Because I feel like I'm in a, I don't know, like the heat is really getting to me. I thought this is why I got to lose weight. Fanny, hello. Fanny Packer and Kids. Thank you for reminding me about One Piece live action. Been so busy. Love you guys. About One Piece live action? What's that? Similar to Jerry Rice and a Rice-A-Roni. Jerry is for duct tape. The universal fix for when you need to jerry rig a solution on the fly. BTC Backpacker. Similar to Jerry Rice and a Rice-A-Roni. Jerry is for duct tape. Jerry is for duct tape. The universal fix for when you need to jerry rig a solution. Yeah, that's true, man. You know, when I was a kid, that's a bar, by the way. When I was a kid, Backpacker, I used to think people were making fun of me when they used to talk about jerry rigging something. I never knew in my little bubble, this is before internet and all this shit. I never knew that jerry rig was a real thing. I probably didn't know that until I was like 13 years old. I saw it on TV. They said something about jerry rig. I'm like, why are they talking about me on TV too? My grandpa slapped me there. Boy, please. Dummy. Okay, 1776 plus 21. Thank you, Fanny. Appreciate that. So I'm going to put you guys as you're going to be up there. So thank you, Fanny Packer. What's that? 1776 plus 21 is 17. 70 is at 80. It's at 97, right? 1797. Thank you, Fanny and Flipper. Appreciate that. High Vig shoots, kids, food, grilling in the heat, some carne asada for the wife and kids, going to make some TJ tacos. Wow. Can you send some pictures, please? I'd like to see that. I'm done eating for the day. Hey guys, I think I figured out how to lose weight. I think I got the hack. This is why I don't want to go to Vegas. I don't want to bake. Yeah, for real. So let me show you what I've been doing, right? Remember I told you I can't really count calories? So this is what I've been doing. So my watch and my activity thing on my phone keeps a blog of what I'm doing, right? It just keeps how many calories and everything else. Right now I've burned 2,262 calories for a guy my height, my weight, and my age, right? So far. So what I do is I just do a calorie deficit. So right now I'm at 2,308 calories I burned at the bottom right here. Okay. And then it takes 3,500 calories for 1 pound of fat to burn. So what I've been doing is I put myself in a deficit of between 500 and 1,000. So when I move more and eat less, you burn weight. Now again, I'm not the smartest guy in the world. It takes me a long time to figure stuff out, but I've been meticulous in measuring my calories now over the last couple weeks. I got a my hair is messed up. I have a scale that I weigh my food on, the stuff that I cook at home, and then the packages obviously have what they say how many calories it is, and I just add them up. I add up all my calories, and I got a budget. It's almost like money. You know what I mean? But the opposite way. So with money, you want more coming in and less going out. But with food and calories, you want to burn more and less coming in. So that's how I've been looking at it. And I've just been creating a deficit instead of the other way around as a surplus with money. And that's what I've been doing. Yesterday, I created probably about a 700 calorie deficit. I burned, what we burned yesterday? Let's see. We burned 3,793 calories yesterday total. And I ate, actually, that's more than that. I ate like 2,600 yesterday. So that's like a 1,200 calorie deficit yesterday. Then, of course, when you fidget around, you're moving, got some weights in the house, walking 12,000 steps a day, just moving around more, you just burn that extra energy off. That's what I'm trying to do. We'll see if it works. Hi, Big Shoes. Also, one of my hacks is I love soda, right? So one of my hacks is I drink 0-calorie root beer. Fucking love root beer, man. I love root beer. I never drank alcohol, never tasted it, but I love me some root beer. And it just tastes good and 0 calorie. Again, you got to make some sacrifices, of course, because, of course, the regular stuff is always going to taste better than the quote-unquote diet or the low-calorie one. But, we got to do what we got to do. Emily, much love. Is this the place to get the zapping? Yes, it is. Sharon, what's up? Sharon, did you get the zapping yet? Hold on. Let me make sure I didn't miss you, honey. Sharon, how are you? Good to see you, man. Trey Day won again. He won the MVP again, which was cool, man. He's a 2-time winner. But Jenny's Jenny's going to win that the most because she dominates the donations. Sharon, good to see you, honey. Let me see. Sharon, where am I going to put you at, sweetheart? Right here. Sharon, also another legend. We love our ladies here, man. Sharon is so damn funny. I'm gonna wait till the second season wrap up and go on a binge. Oh, must be talking about a show. Jen and Jerry, much love. Is that Ben and Jerry or Jen and Jerry? Emily, yay, we watched it twice. It was great. I love Fanny. A lot of times people look at the negative side of what they feel they can't always look on. Okay, I think you already said that, brother. You know what the heat means, everyone? Become a legendary member. More lives is cooler inside. Hey, I appreciate the commercial, Fanny. I appreciate it, but if you want to just be a subscriber, you can just hit the subscribe button and share the video. Pay your rent, man. All right, hit the like button. This is how you pay your rent here, and it's free to do. This is how you pay your rent. You hit the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button. Make sure you comment and stuff. And this might cost you a little bit, but share the video. All right, that's how you pay your rent around here. Okay. But like Fanny said, if you want to become a legend, you can. It's $7 a month, but you will get 420 sats per spin, which is good. And I think the Packer family's doing very well off of that. It's the ultimate DCA, And thank you for reminding me about that, Fanny. I appreciate it. How are you doing today, Jerry? I'm doing good, Emily. Thank you. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling good. Got a little sleep. I didn't do any door dashing this morning. I was really tired. I just came back home and went to sleep. I didn't get a good sleep last night. But I have to pick up and drop off my client every day, a girl named Caroline. And I picked her up dropped her off at 9:35 last night, picked her up at 6:05 this morning, took her home, and then I went home and took a nice nap, Emily, and I needed it. My body just shut down. And I got up and I just chilled. And I said, you know what, I'm just gonna be a couch potato today. And I just chilled out. And we did our thing, Emily. Thank you for asking. How are you today? You doing okay? Vic, send some pics and signal. Yummy. We want to come over. Yes. Come over, y'all. Jerry, I commend you for your hard work and dedication to the Bitcoin POW mechanism into your physical health. Remember, every aspect of Bitcoin can be bridged over to life and our well-being. Boom, boom. Yes. Let me show you something. I'm glad you brought that up. I was going to keep this to myself, but you know what? Why not? I'm going to show you guys this. I have broken down my weight into. I was at 268. I got down under 270. But I kind of fell off a little bit for a few days and I gained it back. So I'm like 271 right now. But what I decided to do is make some epochs. Can you guys hear me? So epoch, I'm going to do 4 epochs. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. No, you can't see that. But basically, it's like this. So epoch 1 is 200 and it's 20 pounds each. It's 270 pounds to 250.1 pounds. That's epoch 1. Then epoch 2 is 250 pounds to 230.1. Epoch 3 is 230 to 210.1. And then epoch 4 is 210 to 190.1. And then my final goal is 190. So I got about 81 pounds to go. I want to get down to 190. Now, some of you guys might be thinking, "Oh, Jerry, that's too skinny." I'm 6'2". I'm not that tall. So 190, I can get down to a low body fat range and get some muscle on me. I got a little bit of muscle, but I need some more. So that's my goal, 190. And see how we look. Try to stay between 12 and 15% body fat. Right now, I'm not that right now. Backpacker, you're awesome. So I'm glad you said that, man. Thank you, Anthony. Jerry, I commend you for your hard work and dedication to the Bitcoin POW mechanism and to your physical health. Remember, every aspect of Bitcoin can be bridged over to life and our well-being. Yes. I think you're going to make a video about that soon. Root beer is good stuff. Love it. How could you not like root beer? Beautiful Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Jen and Nico. You looking good, Jerry. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate it. I didn't even get my haircut today. And Jenny Legendary. What the heck? I thought this was how to pay rent. I thought this was how to pay rent. You can pay rent like that too now. Okay. Holy shit. All right. So Jenny sent in $21. So what I'm going to do is Thank you, Jenny, so much. Golly. Jenny, you're getting close. You're getting me closer to my paycheck on YouTube. You guys want to see what my paycheck is right now? You guys want to see my YouTube paycheck? You guys are gonna laugh at me. But you need to earn $100 to get a check. And right now it's what? March 20th? And that's gonna help, Jenny. Okay. But I'm not there yet. I'm not to 100 yet. I guess you gotta work to get the 100. You gotta be on YouTube. But I get so many lashings that it doesn't help. Well, thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that. All right, so let's see. $21 will buy me how much? How many sets? $21 by 21, 29,433 sets. 29,433 sets. Even though I don't get all that, I'm still going to count it. So 29,433 plus 12,345. Jesus. 41,778 sats for Jenny Legendary. 41,778. Wow, Jenny. Thank you so much, Jen. I just don't know what I'd do without the MVB, boy. Jenny Legendary. Thank you, Jenny. That is crazy. And it's orange, which is cool. If anybody else wants to do a 21, I accept those. I don't get the whole 21. Can somebody do me a favor? Can somebody grok that and figure out what it is? I think I get 2/3 of that, I believe. Oh, somebody just sent in 1,000 sats. Thank you. Who did that? Appreciate it. Spaceman. Hello, Jerry and family. You're looking good. Y'all looking good tonight. That's right, Spaceman. What's good, brother? How are you, man? My man, Spaceman. Can somebody find that out for me? How much we get for that? As a YouTuber for a super chat? I think they take 1/3 of it, right? Spaceman has just qualified for the MVB wheel. Can I just keep this up all day? But yeah, those are my favorite super chats. 21. It's orange and it's 21. I mean, why not? Thank you so much. Josh, what's up, bro? Works Hey Bitcoin. How are you, man? Good to see you, young man. Josh, are you staying? Let me put you on the wheel. Good to see you, man. My man Josh. How goes it, brother? Jen. Boom, boom. Jen, pray to you. We love you. I got invited to a river event at the Bitcoin conference. I'm considering going. I got to meet you if I go, Jerry. No doubt, Josh. I got invited to a river event at the Bitcoin conference. Yeah, man. You big time, bro. I'm gonna need a picture and an autograph though, Josh. If we meet, I gotta have it, bro. For sure, man. Now I'm telling you, man, I'm not a wild boy, but I'm all right, Josh. We'll go get something to eat, man. We'll go to Steak and Shake. You know what I'm saying? This conference is gonna be epic, bro. It's gonna go by so fast, too. I like this analogy, Jerry. This is the way, bro. Love it. Yeah. I'm just doing it in epochs. You know what I mean? So once I get to epoch 1, I'm just gonna keep, going through my cycles, going through it, and then the next epoch and put a check market next to it. And just keep going. You know what I mean? Bitcoin just changes you, man. And think long term. It might take me 8 months, 12 months, but the time has passes anyway. The future is on its way, bro. Hi, Josh. New direction on your channel. I like it. I have not watched Josh's shit, man. Sorry, Josh. I got to check you out, man. I have not watched Josh in a few months. So let me put Josh up here because I got to watch Josh. Josh is my man. You know what they say? Work safe Bitcoin. Out of sight, out of mind. I haven't seen him in a while. So is that your channel? Work safe Bitcoin? Forrest, how to understanding Bitcoin. Gen Z, Josh from Work Save Bitcoin. Oh, he changed it. Okay. Let's see. We are right about Bitcoin. I love Josh's videos, man. Josh is always breaking stuff down, man. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my boy Josh. He put his whole government name on there. Here's a link to his channel. Make sure you subscribe to my boy Josh, man. That's my guy right there. Josh, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Absolutely, Jenny legendary. She is. Thank you, Jenny. Anybody else want to try a 2121? Just to see if it works. You could try a super chat. See if it works. See if yours turns orange. Try the super chat to see if see what colors they come out. You know what I'm saying? Josh got a new pick up there. I like that, Josh. Thank you. No doubt, bro. Only if you're sending it to me, Jenny says. I know that's right. Yeah, slacker, gotta work. Something happened here on strike. You received 21 sats. Thank you. Appreciate that. Is that Fanny? Then you get $14. I think so, yeah. But I'm still gonna count you for 21. Yeah, I gotta work, Jenny. I know. I'm sorry. I'm just not a desk guy, Jenny. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a desk man. I've always told myself, because I've had desk jobs and I can't stand them. Like I used to do sales. I'm a pretty good salesman too. I used to do telemarketing for MCI. I was pretty good, man. I was pretty good. And I just couldn't, every time I'd make a sale, I had to get up and walk because I just cannot sit down, man. You know what I mean? But who sent in that 21? I appreciate that very much. Oh, Great Motion. Great. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Great Motion. Let me put you on the big boy MVB wheel. How are you, sir? I appreciate those large donations yesterday, man. It's very nice of you, man. But you're up there. Top 10, get you in there. Spaceman. Hello. Josh, nice pick. Yeah, it's a nice pick, man. Pause. Jerry, you got your picks and autographs already? Not yet. I'm gonna get some though. I gotta get a lot of pictures and autographs. I gotta get Josh's, I gotta get Backpackers, Trent's, all you guys. Freedom family. Trey, what's good, bro? Trey, I gotta introduce you as something else. I think Trey is the He's the MVP yesterday. 2-time MVP. Trey, what's good, man? How goes it, bro? He came in, I think, 2 or 3 times and won it, which was crazy. Let me put Trey up here. My man Trey. And the crazy thing is, he's not even a subscriber. He can't subscribe, he said. Hope all is well. Yes, it's good, man. It's good on my end. I'm committed to posting daily right now. Okay, good. That's what I like to see, Josh. All right, cool. I haven't been getting any notifications though, but I'm gonna check you out. I'm gonna go back, Josh, and look at all the ones that I haven't seen yet. Because he's a very, very intelligent young man. He's got really good analogies, man. So make sure you check him out. Seriously, he's got a good channel, man. Sub, Josh, but don't tell Jerry. Yeah, she subs everybody else with me, Josh. Josh, hope everyone's stacking sats and the day is going well. I am, man. I'm stacking pretty hard. You know what I mean? And again, I know people don't like to talk about what you're stacking, but I for me, my little income, I'm stacking pretty hard, guys. So trying to. Hey, Gray. Hey, finger pick. What's going on, bro? Good to see you, man. How goes it? Finger pick, my man. Put you on the wheel. As you guys know, today is Phat Zap Friday, man. So you got a chance to win double the sats on a couple occasions, actually. Great Motion. Make sure I'm getting sap stream here. All right. We good. How many we got over there, man? Make sure you guys go pay your rent over there, man. You know what I mean? Go over there and log in. Get all your devices, man. Log into that. Log into Bumble. Because I have to pay for Zap Stream. You don't got to zap nothing. Just go over there and just say, hey, we're here, man. You know what I mean? I want the market to speak. Wanted to speak. Love. Kane's guy. Hi, finger pick. Yo, Jerry and Freedom Family. Happy Friday. What's up, Philly? Philly. Yep, Greg is a legend as well. Thanks to Jenny, legendary. Sling put Greg on the wheel as a legend. He is a Bumble legend, excuse me. Greg, what did it get up to today, man? Did it get over 100? It got to 97 here, man. But I wouldn't know because I didn't go outside during that bullshit. That is way too. Holy shit. Mr. 10,000's in the building. Wow. Somebody just came in heavy with a $10,000 zap. Oh, 10,000 Satoshi zap. Yeesh. I think that was Trey Day. I think that's Trey's new his new zap number, 10,000. Mr. 10,000. I hope everyone can meet one day, hopefully soon. Yes, man. Of course. That's a good point, man. Trey, hi. Jerry, you should take some lessons from Josh. I should. I'm such a lazy ass, Jetty. You know I'm lazy. Come on now. I've been doing pretty good this week, though, right? I think I missed one day because I had a DoorDash. But other than that, I've been pretty good. And speaking of every day, also, too, guys, don't forget, we have the Truth of Work podcast. And this is me, Backpacker, and Trent from the Bitcoin Technician. We do a live stream every Sunday. And it's pretty cool, man. You know, it's just laid back. We talk about what happened during the week and what we expect to happen during the week. And we just lay back and chill on a Sunday. Nothing too serious, but it's fun. You know what I mean? So there's a link to it. Make sure you subscribe. And again, if you haven't subscribed to Backpacker, make sure you do that. He's got a good channel as well. I mean, I know all you guys are subscribed to him, but just in case. Josh, if you haven't subscribed to Backpacker, go ahead, brother. He's got a good channel too, man. Got to support all our Bitcoin YouTubers and uploaders, man. Please and thank you. Gray is here. Hello. Yeah, Gray's the man, bro. Gray's the man. Hi, Finger. What's up, Rumble Gang? I paid rent already. Yes, you have. Ma'am, you have not paid rent. You've paid mortgages. Several of mortgages. Holy shit, Jenny. You have twice. Yes. More than twice, Jenny. More than twice. Fanny, Emily, hey ladies, hope all is well. Philly, hello. Philly, you win big last night and you weren't here. I know, Philly. You won a 3-wheeler or 3-blocker. I benefited though, so thanks for slacking. Yes, sir. That was I. Yes, sir. Oh, thank you, Trey. Let me put Trey up in here. Trey Day is now number 2. I don't think anybody's going to surpass Jenny. Jenny's got 41,778 sats right now on the Bizord. So her name is going to go on here 42 times when we spin at the end. Never been to a Bitcoin conference. What should I expect? Okay, that's a good question, brother. So you should expect to have a lot of fun, meet a lot of people, have a life-changing experience. You're going to see a lot of shit coinery at a lot of booths. It's not all Bitcoin, bro, at this Bitcoin conference. Okay? You're going to see a lot of shit coinery in there. A lot of sales pitches and everything else. But this is a great place to network, bro. And you're going to meet people that you see on TV or see on YouTube. And it's going to be like, wow. And then you're going to have people walking up to you and say, hey, man, I watch your videos, dude. So it's like, it's the who's who of Bitcoin, man. It's fun, bro. It's fun. And Vegas expected to be hot. Expect to eat some steak and shake. And maybe do a little bit of gambling, looking at some casinos and having a good time, bro. You would not regret doing this, bro. I'm telling you. Philly, boom, boom. Yes, 105. Had a beautiful walk this morning with 75 degrees. Only time I touched grass today. Wow. Is there grass in Arizona though? From 67 low to 105. Yeah, I was outside today, Greg, and it was 65 degrees this morning. And I'm thinking in about 3 hours going to be a 30 degrees higher than this in 3 hours. It's an oven, man. Staying busy. Hope all is well with you, Trey. Trey 10K approved. Trey 10K. I like that. I like that, Backpacker. Hey, I know those guys. Yeah, you know, they're all right. They're all right. I'm sub to y'all now. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, Josh. Every Sunday, bro. We're going to have you come on as a guest, too, bro. For sure. Josh, I'm sub to you, brother. Keep up the great work. Yeah, Josh got a great channel, man. No way. I stepped away. Damn, that's life. Yeah, it's good, man. You got to be here to win, ladies and gentlemen. Jenny set the bar legendary. That's a good one. That's a bar right there, bro. Jenny set the bar legendary. The problem with Jenny is she's like Michael Jordan, man. She's just, you can never catch her. You know, she just does so much stuff. You're like, oh, I can catch her. No, you can't. The only one that could catch her if he was around all the time would be St. Roosevelt. You know what I mean? But St. Roosevelt's not around all the time. That's the only one. And Trent's up there too. So's Great Motion. I'll be doing steak and shake for every meal except my free meal at the river. It's crazy, Josh. It is crazy when you walk up there, man, and you got your freaking wallet out and you're zapping sats. It goes right there and you can pay for it. You don't got to change it into anything. You ain't got to, buy a gift card or buy this kind of credit card. It's just straight sats to the register, bro. Unbelievable, man. I would do my best not to get into a verbal debate in the lobby and, quote unquote, if I do make sure you record, let's make it go viral. What are you going to argue about? Politics? Backpacker. Yeah, Backpacker likes to debate. Should be a legendary member. Helps out in those situations, Philly. Yeah. Yeah, it does, man. I mean, he is a legend, but paid legends is a different story. But all right, guys. We're here on this Phat Zap Friday. Verbal, huh? I prefer to throw hands. Me too. It is Friday, Phat Zap Friday, March 20th, 2026. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys, man. You know that. We're just going to have some fun today. Do you want me to cover some news? We can if you want to, but we're just chilling today. You know what I mean? We're going to do some spins. We're going to give away a lot of sats. We're going to have a lot of laughs, have a lot of fun. And we're just going to chill, let our hair down, all right? We're going to start off with the block of 485. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spins. And based on your level, this is how many sats you will get. Right here. Wheel of Satoshi, proof of work wheel. If you are a subscriber, you get 105 sats. Tier 1, which is the $2.99 plan or the $3 plan, you'll get 210 sats. For $5 a month, you will get 315 sats. And for $7, the legendary status, you will get yourself 420 sats per spin, per win. All right? And every time a block comes out, we celebrate because, again, without the blockchain, without the miners, we have no protocol, we have no system. And without you, I have no YouTube and no channel. So without further ado, thank you guys so much for being here on this Friday, March 20th, 2026, on this Phat Zap Friday. And let's spin it. And let's see who can win it. Holler. Holler, that is 420 sats, man. Now, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Holler really loves the wheel. She does. You know how much she loves the wheel? She actually made a cheer for the wheel. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Because I'm telling you, man, I just couldn't believe it when I saw it. She made a cheer for the wheel. You don't believe me? Take a look.
Spin that wheel, here it's real, such a fun, that's a deal. Round it goes, watch it land, Bitcoin prices in your hand.
That will win any cheerleading contest. I vote that number 1. The wheel cheer. Thank you. Thanks, Backpacker. No doubt. Hands and paws with claws. Hello, everyone. Late I made. Hey, there he is, Lawrence Stern. How are you, sir? Good to see you, brother. Lawrence Stern is a 2-star general. How are you, man? I feel safe now that he's here. He helps the veterans. Hit that like. Thank you, Fanny. Huddle gang. Bam, bam. That's right. What we got over here, man? What we doing on Zapstream? All right, guys, come on. Nobody's paying their rent over there, man. We only got 2 people over there. If you got Prime or a Zapstream, come on over, guys. It ain't going to hurt you. It is not going to hurt you, man. Let's see if I can see ourselves on Primal real quick. Look at Techno Chuck over here. Oh, remember this dude? Chuck Norris, my man. Let's see if we can see the live over here. Can we? 5 days. No, it's not pulling up. But it's all good, man. Bumble's pulling up, though. We got 6 over on Bumble. All right, we're doing better. It's all about improvements, man. It's all about improvements. Holler, great job on that win, sweetheart. 420 sats for you. Wait, so I'm not eligible for the Perks of Legend status because I was gifted the sub rather than purchased. That's a little messed up, no? You know what, Philly? I didn't even thought about it until we just said that. So no, you are available for it, bro. You are. You are, because you were gifted that. Great post, 21 sats. Thank you. So you know what I'll do, Philly? I will give you those 3 blocks. Matter of fact, I'll give them to you right now. Because you're right. I'm going to give you 1,260 sats right now, sir. How you like them apples, man? Actually, no, I think you won 4. You won 4. There was 4 you won. So I'm gonna give them to you, brother. So let me find your address here. Because you are right. Because the Rumble thing is new to me. And I'm not used to the Rumble legends. Let's see, Greg, where you at? Philly. But I would like you to be here, sir. Please. Oh man. But you still get the perks, man. You need to split these with Jenny. I'm just teasing. Philly, where you at? Greg, where you at? Is it Philly or just Greg? Hold on, guys. Sorry. Let's see. There it is. Copy. So I'm going to give you 1,260 plus another 420. What is that? 1,260 plus 420 equals. I'm going to give you 1,680, sir. All right. We'll square up like that. Let me know if you got them, Greg. 1,680. Jenny sends in 1,680. Jesus, Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. Boom. There you go, Greg. Thank you, Jenny. Jenny sends in 1,680 while I'm typing it in. It popped up in the Dropbox. Thank you, Jen. I'm going to put that on the MVB wheel. Gang, she's cheering. Yeah. Who sent that 21 sats in? By the way. Somebody sent in another 21 sats. Can somebody tell me so I can put you on the thing? Please and thank you. All right. And then Jenny adds to her, Jesus, Jenny. 41,000 plus 41,778 equals 43,400. My God, Jenny. Jenny's going into out of this world category. Thank you, Jenny. Holler. Backpacker, how many core spammers you imagine you are going to meet in Vegas? A lot of them. But it's something, ain't that right, Jerry? Corey, how are you, man? I was just thinking about you yesterday. I said, man, where's Corey been at? Corey, what's good, bro? How goes it, man? Corey got sats. Make sure you guys subscribe to him, too. Corey, everything's been good, man? Got sats, like got milk. Good to see you, Corey. She's cheerleading. Thanks, Jerry. No doubt, sweetheart. You ain't got to thank me. Thank you for being here. Hey, Lauren. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Lauren. Like and share. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, bro. Lauren Stern. He's over at over on Bumble. Thank you, bro. Hey, Lauren, on here and Rumble. That's what I'm talking about, man. See, you gotta treat this stuff like being a dual citizen, man. Like when I go to Thailand, I'm not gonna give up my citizenship for America. I'm still American. Just because you go over to Bumble or Zapstream, you don't got to give up your citizenship for YouTube. You stay at both of them, guys. All right. Now, Jor will tell you to leave. He'll say, forget YouTube. I ain't going to tell you to do that. I don't have enough subscribers. Jor has a lot of subscribers. I don't. Philly, he's talking about YouTube, not Rumble. Yes. Lauren, am I qualified? Sad man, what's good, man? Yes, you are, sir. You're eligible for a lot of things. You know what you're eligible for? Taking Superman's woman. I don't know why you do that, but he did it.
Thank you. I couldn't have saved Lois without your help. I'm aware of that.
Go to the moon.
Outside with my niggas, we doing the most. Grabs on the table, yeah, I been gon' at the back, she started, she tryna put it over. Keep steady, I told her I'm on one. Tryna make me be the bad guy. Telling people that this shit was damn love. Call me an ex, young nigga feeling paralyzed. When you don't go, can't stop, fuck a red light.
Bruce Wayne, he was with me when Joker... Is he alright? Do you know?
He's fine. Just fine.
I throw 150 for the nails. I might put a bad bitch.
Yes, you are a legend, sir. Don't ring your girl around Satman, please and thank you. Now he will save her, but he will take her as well. Satman, what's good, man? Matter of fact, I'm gonna put Trent on the board. Because I don't know. Every time I see Satman, I just think about my boy Trent. Speaking of Trent, make sure you go subscribe to my boy Trent, the other third of the Bitcoin, of the Truth to Work podcast. If you haven't subscribed to Trent, make sure you do that. Trent from the Bitcoin Technician. Speaking of dual citizen, good to see you, Satman, Trent. Good to see you, sir. Put Trent on this wheel. Lois Lane was so messed up, she started talking about Trent. Where's Trent? Bitcoin Technician. Good to see you, bro. Hi, Satman. Hi, Emily. I appreciate that correction. The correction, Jerry. Wow, very nice for you to do that. I was just generally curious. Yes, please split with Jenny. Okay, if you want me to. I will. I already sent it to you, though. You send it to her. Backpacker family, how are you? I was just joking about that, by the way. Satman, can I get your autograph? Lauren, a blessed day. Gang, awesome catch, my guy. No doubt. No doubt. Autographs are $5 and pictures are 20. He don't play around. He don't play around. Uh-oh. Nico just walked in the building. And Nico just sent in a zap. Nico did. Jenny's dog. And says, woof, woof, I got my cone off today. With a 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Nico. Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's great news. Can you tell us how you're feeling about that, by the way? Let me see where you at, Nico. Wow, Nico, did you take your mom's phone again? Or what? Good to see you, Nico. 1680. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that. Let's get Jenny to her first meal, LOL. Steal your kids' phone and tables and put them all on JLF. Steal your kids' phones and tables and put them all on JLF. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, bro. Sad man, what's up? What's good? Corey, hello. Hi, Dollar General. Honestly, I love this community, man. Everyone is so nice. I can't wait to meet y'all in Vegas. So you're definitely a go, huh? Gray, 200 many. Oh, yeah. For the scammers. Lauren, you're gonna be in Vegas end of April? That's his birthday. Been working like crazy. The hustle is real. Got to stack hard. I know that's right, bro. I know that's right. Got our hourly buy-in. We got our hourly buy-in. We got, for the hourly, People hate when I do this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. And by the way, Corey, he shows what he buys. Everybody shows what they buy. Just don't tell anybody what you got. 5,000. Damn, this is blurry. 5,657 for the buy for the hour. We're happy about that, man. I love getting more than 1,000 sats for $1, man. I never thought we'd do it again, bro. Love it. Doing what I can to be there, no ticket, but working on getting a place to stay. Hey, man. Let's see if we can get you in there, bro. Haha, it worked. You got one. Yes. Hi, Elms, Lauren. I have no ticket either. I don't plan on going into the conference. Just hang with the Freedom fan. Hey, no doubt, bro. No doubt. Same here. Yeah, that's where the party's at. That's where the party's at, bro. You know what I'm saying? Lauren, salute. Satman, Corey, 21 from Kids on Primal. Thank you, kids. Appreciate it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put you guys on the legendary wheel. So let me see. Let me do it like this. Packer kids. Put you guys as 42. And put Mama Bear and Fanny at 1776. And put you guys at 42. How's that? Wolf Wolf. Hey, man. What's going on, Nico? I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, man. How's it feel to get your cone off, man? Were you being a bad boy or what? Sad man, you talking Fiat. You only know sats. Are you fake? Fanny says. Hi, Vix. I always steal her phone. Okay. Well, I appreciate that, bro. Philly, we will be there. Nico, I'm happy for the human. For the human, your cones off. Yes. Emily, are you coming to the conference? Emily. Thanks, Lauren. Oh, it's a secret it's a secret. Screw that up. Yeah. Sure did, sir. Hell yeah. Figure sat, man. Going to the casino and putting it all on orange. That's a good bet, bro. That's a good bet. That's a good bet, Josh. I like that, man. Remind me of what's my boy's name? Blade. Always bet on black. Always bet on orange. Sadman, you knew. Sadman, know you were talking to the dirty Fiat lovers. Oh, I love Fiat now. I love me some dirty Fiat. It gives me more Satoshis. Emily, that pesky human is the one who put it on me. Why are you happy for her? That's what I was wondering. Nico even dressed up for that picture. Yeah, he did. He was all dressed up. Hey, Jerry fam. Hey, Connie, how are you, man? That is Corey's girl. Jesse's girl. What's up, Connie? Long time no see. Corey's girl. Corey and Connie's back, huh? That's what we like to see, man. All right, let's see. Boom. Nico steals the phone and sent a message to Flipper. Oh, did he? What'd he say? I clean up good. Yeah, you do, man. I like that. Nico is real. Of course he is. Of course I'm real. I'm more real than Satman. I don't know. That's a close one. Satman's real too, bro. Hi, Connie. Connie, hello. Wow. Hi, Connie. Jerry, it will be hard to get 100 sats for $1 in the near future, and we will be saying how lucky we were to get sats over 100 $1. 100 or 1,000? 100 $1, because that's 100 for $1 is what? That's $1 million Bitcoin. Well, I'm putting in OT so I can get more dirty Fiat to buy more sats. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. Yeah, man. They just put that S in the air, and then they got you. Hi, Fanny. Hi, Connie. Made Flipper happy, saying she's strong and brave. You and your human are amazing, no doubt. Yes. Yep, 100. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're right. You're right. And speaking of that, Michael Saylor was talking about that. It's not a new interview. He said it a couple of months ago, I believe. But he was talking about when he thinks Bitcoin is going to go to $1 million. Where is that at? Did I share that video? Thought I did. Hold on. I thought I put that on my thing. Maybe I didn't. Michael Saylor's always got good takes, man. Also, I'm going to show you a clip of George Washington talking to Thomas Jefferson about fiat currency. Can you believe that? No, I didn't save it. I thought I did. Oh, yeah, I did. Michael Saylor gave his latest Bitcoin price prediction. Now, this is not latest. This is from a couple of months ago. But let's see what he's got to say.
I think the volatility...
About where you see Bitcoin hitting at the end of the year and in a year from now when we're back at this conference?
Well, I think Bitcoin's going to continue to grind up. I think the volatility is coming off of it as the industry becomes more structured with more derivatives and more ways to hedge it. Our expectation right now is end of the year, it should be about $150,000. And that's the consensus of the equity analysts that cover our company and the Bitcoin industry right now. I don't know why it won't grind up to $1 million a coin over the next 4 to 8 years.
$1 million a coin over the next 4 to 8 years. $1 million a coin. I think he did this in the end of 2025, maybe. So 2029, he's saying at the least.
I would think not less than 4, not more than 8.
So not less than 4. So I think this was 2025. So 2029 will be at $1 million a coin. And that'd be 100 sats per Bitcoin. 100 sats per dollar.
Wind up to $1 million a coin over the next 4 to 8 years. I would think not less than 4, not more than 8. And of course, my long-term forecast is it goes up about 30% a year for the next 20 years, and we're headed toward $20 million Bitcoin.
Michael, thank you so much.
Yeah.
$20 million Bitcoin. Again, guys, this is why I'm stacking like the way I am. I'm trying to get 100,000 sats a day. That's my goal every day. Not saying I can get it, but it's going to be worth a lot. I know, Nico. Wait. Oh, shucks. Thanks, Flipper and Fanny. I know, Nico, but she also took it off, too. Let's work on a second cheeseburger. We love you guys. Buying all I can now while the price is lower. Exactly, bro. Oh, snap. I got to get $1 million. Bye, Jerry. Oh, Jenny, I think you're okay. Jenny. Love you, too. Yep. All right, Holler was the winner of block 485. Let's see who can win 486. Looks like Grasshopper to me. Yep. Grasshopper, congratulations. She might be sleeping, but she is a legend, so she's good. Jenny, isn't okay. She gave away all her sats. Give me my cheeseburger, human. Hopper, gang. Grasshopper. Congratulations, honey. Block 486. Let's see who can win 487. Jay Remmer. Jay Remmer, that's 105 sats for you, brother. Congratulations. 488. Woke me up just enough. Thank you, Jerry. No doubt, Grasshopper. Grasshopper. Holler again. Holler again. Now, Holler has a message for you guys. Okay, especially after in the wake of that video we just saw with Michael Saylor. If you think that price is really going there, then what are you doing? What are you doing? I think she has a message for you guys on how to build up your allocation.
If nobody in your life has showed you active disdain, you're not stacking hard enough. If you are still invited to a family Thanksgiving, you're not stacking hard enough. If you're made fun of for brown bagging your lunch, you're not stacking hard enough. If your car is younger than Bitcoin, you're not stacking hard enough. If somebody has retard in your life, you're not stacking hard enough. You're just not stacking hard enough.
I'm just saying, man. You know what I mean? I'm not stacking hard enough. You know, I'm not. And that was a great message from the great hodler, BTC hodler. And she's right. We got to stack harder, guys. We got to stack harder. And holy shit, Trent just came in heavy. Congratulations, hodler. Trent just came in and just matched Jenny's zap, a Gen zap of 12,345. Thank you, Trent. Damn. I appreciate that, bro. I was not expecting that. All right, Trent has moved to the number 2 spot. 12,345 sats. Wow. Thank you, Trent. Was not expecting that, sir. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, that's what Jenny sent in today. The first zap. She sent in that exact same zap. So thank you so much, Trent. I appreciate you, bro. Wow. Holler, gang, you're not stacking hard enough. Every time I think I might be stacking hard enough, Jerry plays that video. I know, bro. I don't want to be on the board. You're not on the board, bro. I got Trent on the board, though. I guess that's my replacement. No. Nobody can replace you, honey. Stacking hard enough. That's right. Listen, man. That makes me want to get off this table and just go. But we got to get these YouTube checks, too, though, man. Even though they take so much from me. But it's all good, man. It's all good. Same, Lauren. Yeah. So does anybody want to say how much they're stacking? Or am I the only dumb one? If anybody's buying hourly, and if they want to tell us how much they're buying, now this ain't a what measuring contest, but it's to figure out how you can get more. You know what I mean? Because I went from $1, then I went from $2.10, then the $3, then I got up to $5, and I realized $5 is a little too much for me an hour. So I tweaked it and made some stuff work, and now I'm at $4, and that's a comfortable spot for me. $4 that I can still stack a little bit of cash, but also feel like I'm stacking hard enough. So that way, when I'm looking back at this time during this little low bear market, because again, when we look back in 5 years, this is going to be a little blip in these few months. And like, what did you do in the mid to low 70s, 60s, and 70s? What did you do? You know what I mean? Trent, you really made me switch to tell you to take me off the board. Which board? Oh, the which board, brother? Both of them or just the one? I'm still at $2.10. That's good, man. That's good. LOL, Trent. Kids are stacking hard enough. 50 cents an hour, April 1st. Wow. The kids are stacking 50 cents an hour? Holy shit. What did I do? I gave all my sats away. Jenny, I appreciate you, honey. Thank you. The entry board. The Wheel of Satoshi board, brother? This one or the MVB wheel? Because you really went off that board for some reason. You talking about the MVB wheel? But yeah, man. Anonymous is starting working from farm hands here. No driving, just longboarding to farmhouse. Nice. No, the MVB wheel. Okay. All right, bro. You ask, you shall receive. Thank you, Trent. I appreciate that, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 people. We need a top 10 on here. Let the kids have more money. Let the kids have more money. Thank you, sir. Were you donating that to me or the kids? Trent, you're confusing me, bro. You're making me do a lot of thinking and working, bro. Thank you, man. Oh, look at this. Okay. Somebody sent me a nice message. But yeah, all right. So let's do another spin. And let's get it going. Holler wins 420 from block 488. Let's see who wins 489. Add a star to your name. Where do we send the sats to get on the second wheel, Jerry? You can either send it to Strike or you can zap it right here on the screen, or you can send it to what is it? What's this other one? Speed Wallet. LOL. No, the other peeps on the MNB board kids. No, the other peeps on the MNB board kids. What a poor choice in words. It's all good, bro. It's all good, man. Thank you. He pays us in sats for memberships and for a non-rent, pitting DI his future he gets. He pays us in sats for memberships. Okay. And for anonymous rent, putting his future he gets. The funny thing is, kids that live at home with their parents have the opportunity to almost potentially outstack their parents due to most of living expenses being covered. Most, not all. Just saying. Yeah. Everyone's kid who can work. Yeah. I mean, your kids will never have as much Satoshis as you will, but you won't get the purchasing power that they will. Like their sats are going to be so much more powerful than yours in 20 years. By the time your kids are your age, it's going to be crazy, man. Everything kids do in fiat, they turn sats and pay in rent, right? And pay in return. Everything kids do in fiat, they turn to sats and pay in return. Nice. Yeah, that's the way you do it, man. That's the way you do it. You guys got it. You're on the ball with that one. Add a star to your name. Who's going to be? Let's see. Even a legend can get a star to their name. Looks like Trey Day. Trey Day. Trey Day gets a star to his name. Now you're going to get 210 sats, bro. Congratulations. Somebody said 1776 to speed. Was that you, Lauren? So Trey, you just got 210, bro. Congrats, man. Exactly. Yes. Yes, sir. I can't get the big red company to just pay me in Bitcoin. I know, right? Sent 1776 to your speed wallet. Thank you, Lauren. Appreciate that, bro. Lauren Stern. You are on the MVB wheel. Now remember, only the top 10 go on here. The top donators go on there. Trey Day for the new wheel. Yep. You are an MVP. You are an MVB candidate now. 25% of all proceeds go to that. All right. So thank you for your donations. I appreciate it. All right. Trey wins 489. Let's see if we win 490. Primal's being buggy again. Can't see you're live. Yeah, that's what happens. It does that, man. Yeah, and unfortunately I have to pay for it, but it is what it is. I'm going to keep trying it for a few more months. If it's not doing anything, I'm just going to not do it anymore and just stick to Bumble and what you call it. Finger picked, you got 105, brother, if you're here. Which I think you are. Finger picked, 105. Congratulations, bro. Yeah, I think I'm going to go DoorDash a little bit after this, man. 490, Raising Cane's. Congrats, Finger pick. Here, he says. I know that's right. I wonder what Finger pick looks like. I wonder what he looks like. Because some people think, not saying it's you, Finger pick, but some people have some suspicions about some of the faceless members that never show their face and nobody knows who they are. They're like, are these people real? There's been a few questions to me that's been brought to my attention. So some people think that other people have maybe multiple accounts. Not saying they do. I don't know. I kind of feel honored that she would do that. They would make multiple accounts just to come to my little channel. Trent said he's a bot. Trent is the man. Finger pick. That's 105 for you, bro. Hello, Trey. Well, Jenny says I'm a bot too, Trent. So what you talking about, Willis? Let's spin for $4.91. Let's get it. Let's get it popping. Two spots on the wheel. Two spots on the wheel. Who's gonna be that? Fanny says I'm a bot too. Fanny, you're definitely not a bot. We're all bots. Nah, you guys aren't bots. I know that for a fact. $4.91. If you're a bot, then I'm definitely a bot. Connie. Sharon said, what? Multiple accounts? Who would do that? I think I sent some sarcasm in that. As Connie wins. Connie, you got 105, man. Congratulations. Yeah, there's some unverified people here, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Fatty. 491. Congratulations, Corey's girl. Emily, you didn't answer my question. Are you coming to the conference? Yes or no, man? Yes, no, maybe so. 492. Speaking of Emily. Congratulations. Wait, we KYCing people now? Yeah, pretty much. I'm being like Speed now. Congrats, Connie. She said, yes. Okay, cool. Give those to Emily. Give those sats to Emily. Uh-oh. All right. Well, Emily, you're a 2-time winner then. Emily. Back to back. Emily, thank you, Jerry. No doubt. Thank you, honey. Only you, Trent. Emily. Congratulations. And I got to say, man, we're living on a crazy timeline right now. They said breaking senators just reached a deal with the White House to resolve the Bitcoin stablecoin, crypto stablecoin yield dispute with banks. It's finally happening. We'll see, man. Hopefully. We keep talking about that, man. Oh, thank you so much, Connie. I quit Speed, Jerry, the app, not the drug. You can't quit the drug. Because Speed is nothing. Isn't Speed like Adderall, pretty much? Or Ritalin? I need that drug so bad. I've never tried it. But I heard it's a drug, Adderall, that helps you concentrate and keeps you from eating. I need that. Because I can't fucking concentrate. And I can't stop eating. So I need that. Protect Cynthia Lummis at all costs. For real, bro. For real, man. No doubt. That woman, you talking about building statues of somebody? Listen, guys, we're getting 1,400 sats for $1, man. YouTube did make me KYC the Truth or Word podcast earlier this week. Maybe that's why we couldn't live stream, Trent. You think that's it? We got to do a test run, man, this weekend, maybe tomorrow. Let's see what's up. Oh, shit, I got to do Satoshi Saturday tomorrow. What the hell? How am I going to do it? It's too hot outside. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to do it early. Probably like 10 a.m. I have like 5 videos I want to do on Satoshi Saturday. Yes, I take it daily. Do you? Which one? Speed, Ritalin, or Adderall? Or all the above? 1,400 sats for $1, man. Corey, I know you loving these prices, right? 1,416? Well, it's on StreamYard's side, so you have to try it. Yeah. I'll try it. Maybe it's because mine is up there as well. My account? I don't know, bro. 1,416 for $1, man. That's crazy, bro. That's what I'm saying, guys. You try to get as many as you can, man. Adderall. Okay. And does it do as advertised? And where do I get some, man? Can I get it prescribed? Probably not, huh? That'd be the freaking perfect drug for me, man. If I can get on Adderall, oh my God, I would love that. Gives me energy and everything. My previous boss told me I had to figure out a way to stop forgetting to take it. Trent says a doctor. Is that right? Is that who makes prescriptions? Trent. Trent with the one-liners. Trent. I'm McLovin these prices, but I need a bigger drop to happen. Yeah. True, man. Or you can just increase your income, man. You know, usually a psychiatrist. You know, you said you've been working hard. What you got to do, man, I just tell people all the time, make as much as you can, spend as least amount, and then put the rest in Bitcoin. You know, I'm thinking about moving back up to $5. But then I'm not gonna be able to save any cash though. Count on Trent to be helpful. Yeah, thanks, Trent. I would have not figured that out without you, sir. You may have to have an ADHD DX. Not too big a drop or it'll scare normies. Not too big of a drop, it'll scare normies. Yeah. I mean, let them be scared. Who cares? Let's just keep buying, man. They'll come around. They're gonna come around. You know. Jason, what's good, bro? Oh man, Jay, he already got his hotel. He got his ticket punched to the conference. Jason, what's good with you, bro? I saw a really good video today. Matter of fact, we're gonna watch it. It talked about comparing Bitcoin investments to vehicles, which is pretty cool. And we're gonna watch that. This is a good channel. You probably guys know who he is, but we're gonna watch this video. Jason, how are you? Diagnosis. Okay. I figure it was something like that. Hi, Trent. Hi, Flipper. Let's go. Hello, Flipper. How are you? I'm ready to go. I got a bad headache today. Oh man. Sorry to hear that, brother. I've already been on the major hustle. I can't hustle any harder. All right. Well, you can cut some spending. Have you raised your hourly buys up? I mean, your daily buys? What's good, Freedom fam? Good to see y'all. Good to see you, man. Ginger, good evening. Jerry and friends. Hey, Ginger, how are you, sir? My man, Ginger. Ginger, you're not a member anymore, sir. Right? Good to see you, Ginger. Welcome in, man. How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. I was about to put you as a star thing, but I don't see the membership next to you. Ginger, how are you, man? Very good to see you, Ginger. Can I call a man that? Ginger, hello. Height, gig, we, and Wi-Fi. Wifey. What? What'd that say? Doing good. Good to see you. Good to see you too, man. Good to see you. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch an interesting video here. It says STRC, IBIT, or MicroStrategy, the 4 vehicles of a Bitcoin retirement. Let's see what he says. Wait, I don't think you can hear it. Hold on. Let me stop it and pull it back up. He says, if your vehicle, okay, let me see. Boom. All right.
If your retirement portfolio were a garage, what would be parked in it? Today, I'm going to walk through 4 vehicles that could be part of a Bitcoin-backed retirement, and I'll explain why picking the right vehicle or vehicles might be the most important decision you make. Each of these cars represents a different investment asset, and just like the cars, each of these has a different level of performance, a different level of stability, and requires a different level of volatility tolerance to handle. This framework is inspired by Michael Saylor's keynote at Strategy World 2026. In his keynote, he laid out 3 categories: digital capital, or Bitcoin, digital credit, Stretch, STRC, and digital equity, or MSTR. Today, I'm going to illustrate these categories with a car analogy. I hope you don't find it to be a stretch. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice. But by the end of this video, you should have a starting point to consider which, if any, of these vehicles belong in your garage. I'm Michael, and this is Betirement. First up is the orange Porsche 911. This one represents Bitcoin held in self-custody. The 911 has been in production since 1963. That's over 60 years of continuous refinement. It's one of the most proven performance platforms in automotive history. And Bitcoin has been around 17 years, since 2009. And Bitcoin is the most proven digital asset in the world. The 911 does 0 to 60 in about 3.9 seconds. That's exceptionally fast. But the rear engine layout demands respect. Especially in wet or slippery conditions, this car requires real driving skill. And here's the thing, you don't take a 911 out in a snowstorm. When the weather turns bad, a smart owner just waits it out. They don't sell the car because it's snowy. They wait for the roads to clear. And it's the same with Bitcoin when a bear market hits, and they periodically do. Bitcoin can fall as much as 50, 60, or 70%. That kind of volatility requires real conviction. Many people sell at the lows at the worst possible time, but the ones that can hold through those storms over the long term are rewarded. The most important thing about this orange 911 is you own it. It's not a rental, it's not a lease, and nobody can repossess it. That's exactly what's important about Bitcoin in self-custody. Your keys, your coins. No counterparty, no custodian, no permission needed. Bitcoin in self-custody is the most sovereign asset in this lineup.
I love this analogy. Still doing $1 a day DCA, but I smash by every chance I get. All right. Glad to hear it. Hey, y'all. There we go. Sailor reposted this video. Did he? Yeah, this is a good video. If this guy ain't AI, he got no soul like a ginger. Hello. What do you guys think? You guys think this guy's AI? I don't think he is. I think he's for real. I think he's legit.
And that brings us to the second car in the garage, the silver 911. Same engine, same 0 to 60 time, and the same performance. But this one, it's leased. You get all the performance, you get all the thrill, but the leasing company owns the title. If they go out of business or they change the terms, your access to this silver 911 could be affected. That's IBIT, the iShares Bitcoin Trust by BlackRock.
I love that. So basically, you have the car. It's the same car, except it's silver, not orange, but it's leased. It's not yours. So you got the Bitcoin, but it's not in cold storage. It's not in your ownership possession. I love that.
Launched in January of 2024 and quickly became the fastest ETF to reach $50 billion in assets under management in history. IBIT tracks Bitcoin's price directly, so you have the same performance. But BlackRock has custodians that hold the Bitcoin. You own shares in the trust. You don't directly own Bitcoin. And there's an ongoing lease payment. IBIT has a 0.25% annual expense ratio. So why would anybody lease instead of own? It really comes down to accessibility. You can buy IBIT in any brokerage or IRA account. It's just like buying a stock. There's no hardware wallets, there's no seed phrase, and there's no need to set up a new account at a Bitcoin exchange like Strike or River. For many people, the silver 911 is an easier on-ramp. Now let's look at the vehicle that's suited for the largest portion of the population, the Tesla Model Y. The Model Y has become the best-selling vehicle on the...
There you go, Jason. Tesla Model Y. STRC, the Model Y.
The Tesla Model Y. The Model Y has become the best-selling vehicle on the planet, and nearly everyone has a use case for the Model Y. Commuters, families, city dwellers. It's one of the most innovative vehicles on the road today, and while it might just look like a practical crossover SUV, it's deceptively quick. The Model Y does 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds. Compare that to the Honda CR-V's 8 seconds or the Toyota RAV4's 8.3 seconds. The Model Y is nearly twice as quick as its peers. But here's what really sets it apart: all-wheel drive. When it rains or snows, you don't park your Model Y, you just keep on driving. That's Stretch, or STRC, Strategy's preferred stock. STRC trades right around its $100 per share par value, and it yields an annualized 11.5%. And those dividends are paid monthly in cash. And now let's compare Stretch to its peers. U.S. Treasuries yield about 4%, and money market funds yield 3.4%. Stretch delivers between 2.5 and 3 times more than those so-called safe assets. And just like how the Model Y stays stable in all conditions, STRC is currently trading right at its $100 par value, even though Bitcoin is down over 40% from recent highs. and it has kept paying its monthly dividends even through the storm. The ability of Stretch to continue paying its dividends is contingent on Strategy properly managing its cash and Bitcoin reserves. For a lot of people that are looking for strong and stable Bitcoin-backed income, Stretch is the vehicle. And finally, the red Ferrari, 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds, 818 horsepower. This car can be dramatically faster than anything else in the garage. But a Ferrari demands respect. At those speeds, the margin for error is razor thin. An inexperienced or nervous driver behind the wheel is a liability. And absolutely no one takes a Ferrari out in a storm. When the weather turns bad, it sits, and the driver waits. Period. That's MSTR, Strategy's common stock. MSTR is amplified Bitcoin exposure. Strategy holds a massive Bitcoin treasury, and MSTR's moves are typically between 1.5 and 1.8 as much as Bitcoin's moves. When Bitcoin surges, MSTR surges more, but when Bitcoin drops, MSTR drops harder. Look at MSTR's 52-week range. It has a low of $104 per share and a high of $457. That's a 4.4x swing in a single year. It's not for the faint of heart. To hold MSTR for the long term, you need to understand Bitcoin cycles, you need to understand the mechanics of amplification, and you need to have a stomach for extreme drawdowns. When conditions are right, nothing in the garage is faster, but extended bear markets test even the most experienced investors. Every great garage has the right mix of vehicles for that owner's objectives and lifestyle. For me, I've chosen to own each of these 4 vehicles in my garage. Let's recap, including the risks associated with each of these 4 vehicles. Let's start with the orange 911 that represents Bitcoin in self-custody. With Bitcoin, you're taking on the risk that it continues to survive and grow in adoption. The silver 911 or IBIT, you get the same performance as Bitcoin in a format that's more accessible. But with IBIT, you add custody risk. You're trusting that the custodians that hold the Bitcoin are securing it properly. And now the Model Y, or STRC, that pays a stable, all-weather yield of 11.5%. With Stretch, you add on execution risk. You're trusting that Strategy is able to manage their treasuries and manage their business such that they can continue to pay the dividends and maintain the par value of STRC. And finally, the Ferrari, or MSTR. This is amplified Bitcoin for those investors that have the volatility tolerance to handle it. With MSTR, you're adding thesis risk. That Strategy's amplification thesis will result in MSTR outperforming Bitcoin over the long term. These aren't competing assets, they're complementary layers. Michael Saylor's framework shows how digital capital, Bitcoin or IBIT, digital credit, STRC, and digital equity, MSTR, each plays a different role. Your job is to do your research and match these vehicles to your investment objectives and risk tolerance. Do you have any of these vehicles in your garage? Share in the comments below. And if you want to go deeper into this framework, I'll put a link to Michael Saylor's Strategy World 2026 keynote in the description below. I'm Michael, this is Retirement. If you like this video, hit subscribe. I'm putting out similar content every single week.
This guy's got a good channel, man. Let me put the link. I watch him a lot. I don't think he's AI. I think I've actually seen him walk around, if I'm not mistaken. But I watch so many Bitcoin videos. I don't know. Yeah. He does walk around. Yeah, I mean, unless he made an AI version of himself. But he makes good videos, man. Be Retirement, it's called, his channel. And lately, he got a lot of subscribers. I guess, like Sharon said, he what's the name, shared his video, Michael Saylor. And that's a big shout out. So make sure you guys go subscribe to him. And you'll learn a lot from him. All right, guys. Let's finish out the wheel and we'll get up out of here, man. Okay, we're all caught up with the spins. All right, we're good. We're good. But yeah, man. Oh, I got to show you the message from George Washington. That's right. I got to show you George Washington's message to Thomas Jefferson about fiat currency. This gave me, if I can find it, this gave me goosebumps watching this. George Washington warned us about paper money in 1786. 240 years later, we're putting his warning on television. Take a look at this, guys.
Mr. Jefferson, take heed. Paper money has had the effect in your state that it ever will have. To ruin commerce, oppress the honest, and open a door to every species of fraud and injustice. Signed, General George Washington.
That's real too. And let me tell you, that's how I'm a historian of especially American history. That's how I picture him sounding like that. Obviously, we have no audio of him talking and stuff, but that's how I picture. Because when people explain how he talked in a very low voice like that, and that's the times how they used to talk. And yeah, paper money is not good. Let's look at that one more time, man. Let's look at that one more time.
Jefferson, take heed. Mr. Jefferson, take heed. Paper money has had the effect in your state that it ever will have to ruin commerce, oppress the honest, and open a door to every species of fraud and injustice. Signed, General George Washington.
August 1st, 1786. Goosebumps, man. Absolute goosebumps, bro. Man, that is crazy seeing that, man. And I just ran across a billionaire, Mexico's third richest man in the world, saying he's thinking about putting 100% of his savings into Bitcoin. Take a look.
So I'm not very positive about the economy in general. I think that anybody who has an investment portfolio should be extremely careful because of the way that stocks are valued today is ridiculous. I don't own a single stock other than gold miners, Bitcoin miners, and in a very small proportion. And that's why my portfolio is 80% Bitcoin and Bitcoin exposure through miners and 20% gold and gold exposure through miners. And that's it. That's my investment portfolio. No? Yeah, I don't know. Why do I still have gold? Well, I could probably move to 100% Bitcoin, but
Man, he just did the same thing I did. He was just thinking about it. He's like, yeah, he's an old school gold guy, right? He's an older man. And then he's talking. He's talking to himself out loud and he goes, why do I have gold? I guess I can go all into Bitcoin because gold's supposed to be what? It's supposed to be a hedge against inflation. Bitcoin's better. It's a better gold. So what the hell I need gold for? That's why I got rid of mine. You know what I mean? And he's like coming up with that theory like right there live on the interview.
Yeah, I don't know. Why do I still have gold? Well, I could probably move to 100% Bitcoin, but maybe I need a little bit more time, being an old guy and all that.
Yeah, the longer you're in something, the harder it is to move away from it. And luckily, I was only into gold and silver 7 months before I got into Bitcoin. And I still know, man, I tell people all the time, gold stackers are those guys are the most freaking stubborn men I've ever seen, man. But the longer you wait, the less you're going to get in the future. You know what I mean? Because again, Bitcoin doesn't wait on anybody, you know? But did you see the young lady today who from Brazil who put on the blackface saying that since men can be women, I can be a black person? Check this out.
Eu sendo uma pessoa branca, vivendo tudo que eu vivi como uma pessoa branca. Eu sendo uma pessoa branca, vivendo tudo que eu vivi como uma pessoa branca. Agora, aos 32 anos, decido me maquiar, me travestir como uma pessoa negra, me maquiando e deixando só o fora aparecer. E aqui eu pergunto, e agora? Eu virei negra? Eu senti o desprezo da sociedade por uma pessoa negra que jamais deveria existir? Eu te pergunto, você que está me assistindo, eu me pintando de negra, sinto na pele a dor que uma pessoa negra sentiu?
I love this, man. Black people, of course, are mad about it. I love that. She basically saying, oh, now that I'm painting myself black, I feel all the black pain. I went through all this other stuff just because I say I'm black. Same with the trans people. It's victimhood Olympics, man. That boat on his desk is sick. Yes, it is. Gold and silver went up like crazy, but have dipped back down. Yeah. Yep. But I love this. People got all pissed off about it, but I mean, That's what you guys are doing. And then Nick Shirley. Nick Shirley's doing God's work right now, guys.
This is to Nick Shirley. I just want you to know that I totally appreciate all of the investigating you're doing when it comes to this fraud that seems to be all over the place. So disappointing. I will tell you, every time I see one of your videos, I feel like physically ill and like how we are being so taken advantage of. And I cannot believe the level of fucking fraud and corruption that is happening in these states. And I truly want you to know that I appreciate all that you're doing and keep it going. We need to get these people out of office. I mean, how are you not paying attention to this amount of money, wasted taxpayer money? It is so fucking upsetting. So thank you.
Yes, thank you, Nick Shirley. He's in California right now. And he is exposing Gavin Newsom, or Gavin the American Cyclone Newsom, right now. And guess what Gavin Newsom's doing? Instead of saying, hey, look at the fraud, thank you so much for exposing it, they're trying to dox him, Nick Shirley. Again, if you're in a state exposing fraud and you're the bad guy, then what does that mean? That means fraud is okay with you. You know what I mean? And speaking of fraud, my boy Scott Jennings told the truth about the Democrats and this shutting down the DHS. Take a look at this.
Bottom line here is that Democrats are on a campaign of chaos and misery, and it is you, the American people, who are made to suffer for the Democratic Party's allegiance to illegal aliens. On the Senate floor yesterday, debate continued over the Save America Act. Senator Eric Schmidt of Missouri, friend of the show, laid out the Democratic plot and why this legislation is vital in cut number 5.
Now those same Democrats have the audacity to claim that simply asking people to prove that they're American citizens before they register to vote is somehow voter suppression. Let me translate what they're really saying. They want those people who came here illegally to vote for them to suppress the vote of actual Americans. They fear actual American citizens voting more than they fear the fraud.
Why? Why are these Democrats, you ask, simultaneously defunding DHS and opposing the Save America Act? You heard Schmidt start it, and here's House Republican Brandon Gill finishing it in cut number 6.
They're doing two things at the same time here. They're defunding the Department of Homeland Security for the purpose of thwarting and hamstringing the president's immigration agenda to stop him from deporting illegal aliens. But at the same time, they're also fighting tooth and nail against the Save America Act, which would stop those very same illegal aliens from voting in our elections.
The latest polling on voter ID, by the way, comes today from CBS News. And as it ever was, this remains popular. 80% of Americans, in fact, support showing an ID to vote. Just 20% oppose. The OG 80-20 issue, if you will. Let's break it down. Democrats, 65% support. Republicans, 95%. Independents, 79%. White people, 80%. Black people, 80%. Hispanics, 77%. The only constituency for stopping voter ID are Democratic leaders in Washington, D.C., which ought to tell you just how out of touch they are with the American people.
Wow. Again, man, these people think you're stupid. And being politically wherever you're at on the spectrum, it's an IQ test for me now. If you're a Democrat, you're just fucking stupid at this point. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Bitcoin is a truth machine. It is the math-based reality that intimidates those set in their ways because it eliminates the middleman and demands total personal sovereignty. Gold is old. Boom. Boom. That is a bar, my friend. Take $500 from one, give 100 to 4. You just lost 1 vote but gained 4. Exactly, Greg. Exactly. Just like Charlie, protect Nick at all costs. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I got a funny feeling, man. I don't even want to say it, bro. He's brave, okay? That young man is brave. Especially, he started ratcheting it up after Charlie got killed. Well said, Backpacker. Absolutely, bro. Exactly. This is absolutely an IQ test. Yes, it is, brother. LOL. Democrats can't make up their minds. Cesar Chavez, and after that, what's next? Yeah, exactly. Posted at the same time. Great minds think alike, bro. All right, guys, it is that time again. The MVB will. It's the who would be the most valuable Bitcoiner today? Let's see. So we got Jenny Legendary name on here 44 times today. I got a funny feeling it might be her. But let's see. While I'm doing this, this is going to take me about 2 minutes. So I'm going to assume that if you don't add to this, that means you're okay with this list right here. So she's going to go on here 44 times. I'm going to do this 10 times. That's 4. So that's 1. Oh, shoot. Oh, boy. Hold on. Copy. Paste. Okay. So I'm going to do this 9 more times, guys. Jenny, thank you so much, honey. I appreciate you, man. You're going to give me a YouTube check this month. 1. It's 3. 4. 5. 6. I haven't gone to the movies in a while, guys. I'm thinking about going to see a movie, but everything's fucking woke now, man. You know what I mean? But I like to go on a Tuesday, but I just don't have time, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, there goes Jenny. Jenny's good now. Got the hard one out of the way. All right. So let me add hers up. 43,000. Now this is also with Trent's contribution too. Trent put in 12,345 sats plus Jenny's 43,000. Thank you again, Trent. 43,458 plus Trey Days 10,000. Let me put Trey on here 10 times. Trey's Mr. 10,000. Copy. Paste. 2. Let's do this 5 times and we're good. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, man, these midterms are going to be super, super important. 8, 10. Thank you, Trey. It's 10 for you. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. All right, something happened on strike here. Wow. Trent sent in another 31,114 and said, 1 more than Jen. Trent just sent in 31,114 and said, 1 more than Jen. Wow. Thank you, Trent. So we're going to add that up too. Thank you so much, Trent. 31,114. Wow. This is going to be this is a lot of money, guys. It's a lot of money. Okay, Fanny Packer. Copy. I'll put you up there 3 times, Fanny. All right. Joshua. I don't have Joshua's wallet, though. Lauren, I'm going to put you up there 3 times, too, bro. Thank you, man. Nico, put you up there twice. There you go. Spaceman, I'll put you up there once. I'll put Spaceman twice. Boom. Boom. All right. Let's do the grand finale. Let's do the grand total here. All right. So we got, make sure I ain't missing nothing here. Let's see, Democrats. Movies equal good opportunity, orange pill people. Wear the short shirts, Jared. Yeah, true. Wow, Trent, thank you. Trent, if we ever meet in real life, I'm gonna fight you. All right, 31,000. Getting a full wheel tonight, yeah. Trent said didn't see the freeloader, and he sent in another 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Trent. All right, so 31,014 plus another 1, 2, 3, 4 plus. Did I put Trey's 10? Yeah, Trey's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Fanny Packers 1776. 76 plus another 1776 from Joshua, plus Lauren 1776, plus Nico's 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, plus Spaceman's 1,000, plus Packer Kids 42, plus Gray's 21 equals 505,070 times 0.25 equals 26,444 sats to the winner. LOL, Jen. Jen versus Trent. I'll pay for that event. Woof, woof, Trent. 26,444 sats to the winner. Are we good? Because I'm going to shuffle them up. 26,444 sats to the winner. Paid instantly. This is the MVB wheel. These are the people that donate. Uh-oh. Somebody just sent something in. 10,000 sats. Put Spaceman down for a couple more spots. Spaceman, all right. Damn, Spaceman, that's more than a couple more. That's 10 more spots, bro. Sheesh. 10,000 more. All right. All right, so Spaceman's got 10. Let's do 10 more. So you got a total of 12. Paste. Paste. Thank you, Spaceman. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Thank you, Spaceman. That's easy math. So that's another plus 2,500 equals 28,944, guys. Are we ready? So I was just about to do that too. Thank you guys so much, man. It's a lot of love tonight, man. Listen. This is value for value right here, guys. You know, trying to make it a win-win for everybody, you know what I mean? For people that actually are donating, you can get something, a little something back. You know what I mean? All right. Pot looks right. Let's shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. Are we ready? Now you don't got a DoorDash tonight. Yeah, I made a lot of sats. The only problem with that, though, Jenny, is I still have to put the dollars in. You know, if I keep doing this and it's going well like this, I can lower my buys every hour, so I don't have to spend as much. So I might do that, but I still have to, unfortunately, load my dollars into Strike so I can pay for them. But if it's going good like this, then we won't have to. So thank you, Jenny, for the reminder. 28,944 sats going to the winner immediately. All right. Are we ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spin it. Look at this. Ooh, look at this wheel, guys. Jenny. Jenny Legendary. Jenny is the MVP. Nobody's surprised by that one. Jenny, congrats, man. You got a dividend back. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that very much. See, Jenny knows she never is going to get back the amount she put in, but hey, you know what I mean? I done got the throne, LOL. Yeah, that would have been a good win for you, bro. You'd have tripled up. You'd have won that one. Congrats, Jen. But she deserves it, man. Yay, thanks, everyone. Thank you, Trent, but I'm still going to fight you. All right, let me see. I got Jenny right in my thing, too, so I can send it right to her. Jenny. Hands off my mail. MVB. What was it again? 28,944. There you go, man. Boom. Boom, baby. Thank you. Well deserved. Nice. Congrats, Jenny. Legendary. Trey, I told Fanny if you come in and beat me, I might punch you. Huh? Thank you, Trent. I appreciate that, bro. And thank you so much, Jenny. And thank you, everybody, so much. I appreciate you guys, man. I'm gonna see how the weather is out there, but we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. And the gold window. Look at this. You always get a new surprise when you go up here to the debt clock. The gold, the Fed wore gold. 1900, 1920, 1940, 1960, 1980. You guys, make sure to take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot of this, guys. I'll give you a second. Hey, let me get out of the way. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Sorry. Take a screenshot of this. And I'll get off the screen so you can look at it. Look at that. The great Fiat uncoupling. On August 15, 1971, President Richard Nixon quietly defaulted on America's commitment to exchange gold for U.S. dollars to foreign countries under the Bretton Woods Agreement. Amazingly, for 47 years, the price of gold was pegged to the U.S. dollar at $35 an ounce. The world had called America's bluff, and the era of unlimited fiat money began. The banker's biggest tool. How do you trap the people and governments in a debt and interest death spiral, you ask? You play the bank's favorite game, War of the Worlds. From 1900 until 1980, world gold production grew by only 4x, while the U.S. money supply increased by over 200x. After 1971, the banks were finally free to enable their master plan of world dominion. Wow, and there's the chessboard right there, guys. Crazy. I'm loving this freaking debt clock, man. What they're putting up there every day. It's crazy. But this is why we're here, man. And if anybody tells you Bitcoin ain't political, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Okay? Objectively speaking. Because this is why we're here. This is why we're in this effing mess, ladies and gentlemen. Jen just wants to fight everyone tonight. Yes. Trent, a little testy tonight after a crappy day. It's all good. It's all good. This is why we're here, ladies and gentlemen. Just like the that little note said, they took us off the gold standard for the second time in 1971. The first time was 1933. And the new system was born in 2008 to defeat this one. And we got some major things that we need to work on, guys, especially that one at the end. Have a restful weekend, Jerry and fam, and love you all. God bless. God bless you too, honey. God bless. Thank you. Good night, Elms. Be safe out there, Jerry. Thank you, Emily. Have a good weekend, Emily. In 2008, they wrote a paper that had a certain color to it. And in this paper right here, it says it was kind of like a declaration, a constitution, all wrapped into one. And in this thing, it laid out Not only are we declaring our independence, but we are going to lay out the rules. And that's what they did because of this system right here. And then in the Genesis block, it said, Chancellor on the brink of second bank bailout. Right here. And this is why we're in trouble. Because the 40 plan. They want you to work for 40 years, take 40% of your pay with theft through theft. The first level of theft, which is taxation. Then they print 40% of the money supply, or 80%, depends on who you ask. With the most important and the hardest and the toughest and the worst hidden inflation, and that's hidden tax, and that's inflation. They want you to do that for 40 years for you end up with a broken $40 watch. So you can pay off all this stuff. I don't know about you, but I didn't vote for that. And I'm sure you didn't either. But we got a fix for it, ladies and gentlemen. We got a new system that not only will break this one, but it's the opposite. It's scarce, it's uninflatable, portable, durable, international, fungible, divisible, verifiable, and supplied, decentralized, unconfiscatable, and just like you, it is unstoppable if you stack it today. And if you do it today, you get 1,400 and something units for $1, ladies and gentlemen, which we'll touch on tomorrow in Satoshi Saturday. And they'll be building statues of you, ladies and gentlemen. The future is on its way, man. All right? I appreciate this family. Thanks for bringing us together, Jerry. No doubt, Lauren. Thank you for being here, bro. And if America stacks this new paradigm shift, new technology, new money, dare I say, not only will I believe they'll break the system, pay off the national debt, stop inflation, but we will bring these tyrannical, evil lizard people to their knees. By fixing the money, you fix the world. And if I had to take a guess, I'm pretty sure you guys already know what that is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate you guys. Have a good weekend. Stay tuned for Satoshi Saturday tomorrow. And stay tuned for Truth of Work podcast on Sunday. Night, Josh. Thank you, brother. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you on the next one. Don't let anybody tell you can't do something, all right? I'll see you on the next one. I'll talk to you soon. And until then, and as you guys know, I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon.